Alright, I'm going to do the same thing as I did with the ambassador kill, just like going through my own video to see what I did wrong, if I could see anything that I want to change for the next time. And last time it seemed to be kind of appreciated, so I figured I would just do it again. This time it's a little bit different because most of this is shit that I didn't really know what I was doing. The ambassador rotation is a little bit more locked down than this is. I was mainly just winging it. And I haven't really watched through this on my own either. So let's see. Just going to crank the speed down to half. And then here we go. So first thing, I'm running in with crit bonus because I want to gain adren from any crits in the beginning here. I surge over, drop my mines, and then I get stuck in this weird movement transition, throwing my Vuln Bomb and putting my planted feet DS down. First ability is a greater ricochet, then I activate my sigil, I ECB spec, and then I SGB spec. After that, I go into snap and rapid to clear the remainder of the HP as fast as I can. The point here is to reach 520k before like 20 seconds. At least it was for me. That was 15 seconds, so that was pretty good. Hand spawning, I pre-Eldritch. I'm doing it with my actual crossbow. And then I want to debow and ricochet the first of these hands. That was the debow. It was a really fat one. Then the ricochet. This bit I messed up. Here I have... Wait, I'm going to go back to that. So going into the second hand here, I have my snapshot and my shadow tendril both available. I still have 10 seconds of my death swiftness, 74 adren. I have 5 seconds in my ECB, so I should be able to do both the snap and the tendril before I go into dumping adren. For some reason I didn't think of that on the spot, so I just went straight for a dark bow, which was completely idiotic idea. It was really, really dumb. Then I was hoping for my greater ricochet to gain me some adren back. It cucked me completely. I got fuck all, and that ended up being a pretty dog shit hand compared to what it could have been had I been quicker on my feet there thinking. Let's switch over to the other side. I re-ECB, try to drop a Vuln Bomb. Pretty sure I nailed the Vuln Bomb first attempt this time. I usually screw that up. Ricochet and then into a rapid fire, I'm assuming. Yep. Not sure why I'm doing that rapid fire with the Hydrix bolts. Could have just as well used Onyx there, I think. Even Ruby, I'm not sure how that works on these. Finish that guy with another ricochet, and then I should re-ECB the first thing I do here. Which I don't. I surge over and I drop the mines, then I ECB. Not that bad of a time loss, I guess. But here I have no abilities because I'm using the actual Eldritch Crossbow rather than my EOF one. I like having the increased distance of the normal ECB when I'm doing the hands. Finishing that off with 110%, so I can go straight into a death swiftness here. DS, ricochet, hopefully. Yep. Then ECB EOF. For what I hope is a rapid fire and then a god bow. That will be the rapid. And I'll put my Hydrix bolts on because that procced, yes. Good choice. Come on, Godbow, before the sigil runs out. Yep. Nice. Not a great Godbow, but at least I did it reasonably right. Back into another ECB, and then hopefully I'll get my snapshot, another Greco, the tendrils, and then I think I finished with a debow. Yeah, there's the tendril. Needle strike, and then a juicy, really fucking, oh, that was so lucky. Double 15k debow on the last tick before he became damage immune and started flying. That overface probably made this into a PR. I think actually, no, I beat it by 5 seconds, and 30k doesn't take 5 seconds, but here I don't really know. I'm reasoning. I'm not really counting the jumps. I know some people do that and they start the pre-building on the 5th or whatever it is. I just look at the timer and make sure that I have crit bonus for like the remaining duration of the kill, pretty much. So some people do the incendiary shot first and then a natural instinct afterwards. I haven't really been able to figure out which one is better. I tend to do the nat first and then do the incend, so I get a longer duration crit bonus, but this is only personal preference around that. So that was my nat, relentless proc, so, you know, could have been done way later, but it's not like I knew that it was going to proc. Timer is getting close to the 2:30 mark. My goal was to break sub 3, so I'm pretty sure I incendiary shot there. There we go. That should leave me with 30-second duration running out pretty much exactly when I hope for the boss to die. So because he was 171k, I didn't DS. I only pre-ECB'd during the jump, I think. Usually when the HP is low like this, I don't bother with the DS. Yeah, there was the ECB. And a ricochet. Hopefully that's a stack of thresholds. I sigil correctly. And now I should be godbowing or debowing. Pretty bad godbow. Tendril, hopefully ricochet after this. Nope. Debow. Actually, that was an even better choice. And then finish with a debow. And that was it for 256, which breaks my previous 301. This was not that amazing. It came out to be a nice timer, and I'm pretty happy with it because what I wanted to do was break sub 3. That PR has been pissing me off for a couple weeks even. But the reason why I don't think it was that amazing is because I recently upgraded some of my perk layouts, and I'm learning a new variant of my same perks as the same keybinds as I had before, just swapped some stuff around, so it's a little bit weird, but the potential is higher than it was before, and improving times when I've upgraded my gear is kind of to be expected. Like anything else would be really weird. I think the goal is probably going to have to be like 250, because after that, if you get much faster than 250, you need to start looking into the skip rotation. I don't want to do that. It just looks supremely AIDS. And the other goal that I'm working on right now is a 2-minute series that I want to see if I can pull off. But yeah, that was my BSD.